Welcome to a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in this sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide. Conference supremacy in play. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, the Michigan Wolverines taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him right at the 24.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Scanning the field, it's Manning. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's got it in the open. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Again, makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Back to throw. It's Manning. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Gives it to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Steps out of bounds after a solid game, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. A good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, it gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The sure hands. It's Haynes. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. A play action, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Michigan. And the defense gets involved, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
For the receiver. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking for his back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Texas. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will be a return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
The offense now operating in empty. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass tipped with the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Coverage team brings down the returner. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quick completion to the tight end.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense in disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
A short completion of the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Caught quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Longhorns will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. RPO here, 4th down completion to the right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. And the single back takes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 26-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And that one's straight down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And so that will wrap up a very interesting first half of play. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot right down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Haynes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what you love to see from any quarterback. He's not forcing or predetermining where he wants to go with the football. He obviously wanted to get the ball downfield to a receiver, but nobody's open, so he got the ball to the running back out wide and does a nice job of picking up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. Slams right into the wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Morgan. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the...
Touchdown, Wolverines! They connect for 6. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Texas 17, Michigan 14.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And their first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times, this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here, the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Back in motion now. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Receiver runs out of bounds at the 30. Fourth down coming up.
Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Michigan, to put them on top now.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle, but first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
To go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
Texas 17.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He's going to hand this off. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll give it to the back. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Back to pass. It's Manning. Caught by the receiver. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The short hands. It's Moore. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Looking deep to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top out here in the fourth.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
An important PAT now to make this a three-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Simpson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Pounding away with the run game. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
He's brought down at the 8-yard line. Third down coming.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Running back with the football. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First and goal. They play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they'll set up with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown First time the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
We're in for an exciting finish. Time ticking away. Offense time probably for just one last drive. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He's hit just before the throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
And the Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.